Good morning, people. My name is Ghoti, according to my web sources. Anyways, I am not going to read to you today from my book, Ante-Up, The High Stakes Game of Life. So, those of you who do not have it, have time to order it if you so desire. Those of you who do have it, you can read from anywhere that you so desire as well. What I would like to talk to you today about is simple logics. Now, we sit here as humane creatures and we have a desire to end this disease that plagues humanity. The disease that plagues humanity is organized religion. Now, we have an idea that the way to get rid of organized religion is to run to each other and try to get each other convinced that we do or do not believe in a deity. This is nothing more than a grown-up argument over if Santa Claus is real or not. I mean, can anyone explain to me the difference of a 7-year-old arguing over Santa Claus and a 40-year-old arguing over God? Both of them are the same. The 7-year-old has not the ability to travel to the North Pole, and the 40-year-old has not the ability to travel to the afterworld. So whether the 7-year-old believes in Santa Claus or not, or whether the 40-year-old believes in God or not, is irrelevant. What I think we should do as humane creatures is to learn to turn to each other before we turn to anything above man. For if we look for divine intervention, we should be in the most dire situation that anyone can ever imagine. And it is organized religion that puts us in those dire situations, such as the events of 9/11, such as the events of the holy wars, the jihads, and such as the events of the Catholic wars, the Crusades. I think that as humane creatures, the only people that we need to disclose our beliefs or the lack thereof is those within whom we are naturally connected to. Now, many people would say, well, how do we know a natural connection? Our natural connection follows and under what I call D-son. Daughters, sons, uncles, and nephews. If we can tell our daughters and our sons and our uncles and our nephews within whom we are related to, then Dad has revealed everything that he needs to reveal to those who he is naturally connected to, and no one else needs to know. And we need to keep the information over if we do or do not believe in home. So we need to realize that the only people that needs to know what we do and do not believe is the generation that has come after us and those who are with us, so that dads can lead this world into a new light. And we do that through the Queen of Logic, who is in the house of Ghoti, the youngest born daughter of the family. And if we think about this logically, even from the first daughter to the last daughter, during their time, they are the youngest born daughter of the house. Therefore, it makes every daughter of the house of Ghoti. And if we put our beliefs in the seal of Ghoti, which is the oldest son of the house, then we have secured what it is that we believe. We have confessed, as is suggested by many religions, what we believe and what we don't believe to another individual. Now, if we sit here and we think about it, and if nature takes its course and everybody dies naturally and hopefully in order, the children, the sons of man, will die from the firstborn to the lastborn. So therefore, if everything is perfect in this world, every child shall die. Every male child shall die as a seal of Ghoti. What does this all mean? It means that I am a one of a kind. I am the only Ghoti, and you cannot be. You can only follow the path of Ghoti. You cannot become me, because I am the only one who is me. But if you want to get in on the ground floor and read about me in my book, Ante Up, The High Stakes Game of Life, then go out and order the book and read a little bit about me before I put out my second book, which reasons my logics on why I have created such a path called the path to Ghoti. Make fun of it. Have a very pleasurable and enjoyable life, because if you do not, life is not worth living. And what I would like to encourage each and every one of you to do is to start your own form of respect, as I have done. But before you do, remember, you must go deep before you cast your nets.